For ages, people have wondered, what was around before the Big Bang? It's a question that messes with our heads and pushes the limits of what we know. Imagine standing at the very beginning, staring into nothing, and wondering what existed prior to the explosion of our universe into existence with the Big Bang. There was a moment that started time, space, and everything else. But was there anything before that moment? Was all that there something we can't even imagine? As we delve into this, science takes us on a wild ride through theories that make us rethink everything. Brian Cox, a physicist who knows a lot about the universe, thinks something really weird may have been present prior to the Big Bang. He wants us to reevaluate our actions, think about the real world's time and space. We're going to check out the science, the thoughts, and the bizarre mysteries that might inform us of what came before everything else. We'll talk about cosmic inflation, quantum, dark energy, and even the multiverse. What we discover could surprise you and possibly even alter the way you see where we fit in the vast universe. Ready for it? Enter a different location of imagination where the unknown scares researchers. Let's look at what might have been there prior to the Big Bang and why these ideas mess with what we thought was accurate. To comprehend what could have been there prior to the Big Bang, we need to comprehend the nature of the Big Bang. According to scientists, it was the time when the universe was super hot and dense, and then it quickly grew, creating everything we know about energy and forces. When we look at the stars at night, we see proof of this hot start, with galaxies moving away from their center. But what caused it? And was there anything before this hot, dense start? According to cosmic inflation, there was a before, and it wasn't empty. Cosmic inflation says that before the Big Bang, the universe was cold, empty, and huge, like a massive nothingness. But this nothingness was not really empty. There was a lot of energy that made space grow super fast. This process, known as inflation, took place so fast that it set the stage for everything that followed in a flash. Space grew at insane speeds before slowing down, and the energy changed into matter, particles, and the forces we know as the Big Bang. However, what was this energy, and why did it exist? Why did it make the universe expand suddenly? And why? Did it stop? Scientists think that this cosmic inflation created different areas of the universe, each with its own Big Bang. Each area represents a universe, including ours. This idea is called the inflationary multiverse, which asserts there could be a bunch of Big Bangs and universes. Ours is only one of many. This enormous concept disrupts our understanding of the universe and makes us wonder what else might be out there. The idea that there was nothing before the Big Bang is still just a theory, at least for now. Even if you took away all the energy, light, and particles from the universe, it still wouldn't be completely devoid of matter. Dark energy and matter exist in the universe, along with quantum fields and other forces that produce something, even in its barest form. The universe would still make new kinds of energy. This confuses scientists and suggests that true nothingness might not be feasible in our universe. When we dig deeper, we see that space itself has things that prevent it from being nothing at all. Imagine attempting to make a place with absolutely nothing in it. No particles, no light, no energy. But quantum fields and basic constants would continue to exist, which indicates that this nothingness would still have stuff. One thing is zero-point energy, the lowest energy level of quantum fields. In this state, particles can appear and disappear quickly, evaporating into nothingness. Even in empty space, this messes with our idea of a true void and shows that, even before the Big Bang, there was something that scientists are just starting to understand. If inflation made our universe, what then? Brian Cox depicts a terrifyingly large inflationary multiverse where universes are always being created and growing. Imagine each creating a new universe with its own Big Bang. Inflation keeps going somewhere else, making more universes. This could go on forever. This idea of infinite universes results in a cool idea about a fractal universe in which all new universes can make their own Big Bang. Each universe is its own world, without the influence of the others, because of the rapid expansion of space. The concept is exciting and concerning for scientists because it suggests an infinite multiverse with no actual beginning or conclusion. Suppose our universe is just a tiny part of a huge cosmic thing that's always growing and creating. Our being aware of nothingness makes things even more complicated when we think about quantum field theory. According to this theory, the universe is not just a collection of things floating in space. It's an energetic web of fields that fill the cosmos and work together to make everything we see. Even when fields are at their lowest energy level, referred to as the vacuum state, particles that are still active can appear and disappear within these fields, borrowing energy quickly before giving it back. This creates virtual particles, temporary things that pop up and then vanish, leaving a faint trace. The idea of virtual particles messes with the idea of a genuine void. Picture a universe that is empty, where all stuff, light, and energy have been taken away. Would you have complete nothingness? According to quantum field theory, no. Even in a vacuum, fields would stay active, sometimes making particles. This unending activity in inactivity suggests that the universe doesn't follow our rules of emptiness. The fields and forces that fill the universe with energy stop total nothingness. This raises the question, if fields produce particles and particles make matter, could the universe have come from these quantum fields filling the nothingness? Dark energy, this weird force that's accelerating the expansion of our universe, could it have existed before the Big Bang? Some researchers believe that the dark energy we see now might be left over from a field of energy that was around before our universe began. Dark energy's properties hint at a hidden force that could have been present before the Big Bang in some form. Some theories say that dark energy, in a stronger form, could have powered the inflationary phase, allowing fast growth. The presence of dark energy means that, even if our universe had no matter or light, this force would still be stretching the fabric of space. This leads to a scary idea. If there was dark energy before the Big Bang, it might have shaped the conditions that led to our universe. Could the silence be caused by dark energy, cosmic inflation, or perhaps the beginning of our universe? As we look at this idea, we face the chance that dark energy might not only affect the creation of our universe, but also hold the key to comprehending the multiple universes theory. Another theory that suggests the Big Bang isn't the real beginning is cyclic cosmology, the idea that the universe moves through cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. In this idea, the Big Bang isn't a one-time thing, but a part of a cosmic rhythm where universes grow, shrink, and then regrow in subsequent cycles. This theory says that our universe could have been born from the leftovers of a previous one. The process of shrinking and growing in a cycle means that there was never a true beginning, but a series of universes appearing, changing, and renewing themselves forever. Cyclic cosmology raises big questions about time, suggesting that time itself could be circular instead of linear. If this theory is correct, it could indicate that what existed before the Big Bang was just a different universe, one that collapsed, only to give birth to our current universe. For scientists, this theory is a good way to answer the question regarding the source of everything, saying that there isn't one. Instead, the cosmos has always existed in some form, exceeding our notions of time and existence. Primordial gravitational waves are another interesting idea that might hold clues about what existed before the Big Bang. Gravitational waves are ripples in space caused by big cosmic events. Scientists think that primordial waves, if found, could show details of the earliest moments of the universe. These waves would be leftovers from the inflationary period, carrying info about what happened in the first moments after the Big Bang. But what if there were waves that came before the Big Bang? Some theories assert that gravitational waves could exist from before the Big Bang, giving us a glimpse into an era prior to the universe we know. In the end, what existed before the Big Bang is still one of science's biggest mysteries. The search for answers will probably go on for years as theories and new information are discovered. The universe has existed continuously. It may have come from a quantum thing, a cosmic accident, or something even weirder. Or is the real before beyond what we can understand, where time and space don't even matter? As we continue our search, we are sure the quest for answers will change how we think about existence for years to come. For ages, folks have been scratching their heads, wondering, what was around before the Big Bang? It's a question that really messes with how we see the universe, pushing the limits of what we think we know. Imagine standing at the very start of things, looking out into nothing and asking, what was here before? The Big Bang is supposed to be when time, space, and everything started. But prior to that, was there simply nothing, or something odder, than we could ever imagine? Scientists are going way back, before theories existed, to a uni. Spread out like a massive void, but even this void contained a great deal of energy, causing space itself to expand super fast. Space expanded like crazy and then slowed down. The energy turned into particles of matter and the known forces, as a result of the Big Bang. Why did some scientists believe that inflation made loads of different areas, each having its own Big Bang? Picture a massive fabric where everywhere there are bubbles, each bubble resembling a universe like ours. So, there might be endless Big Bangs and never-ending universes. Our universe is just one of many. This affects how we comprehend everything. Even if you get rid of everything that has energy in it, it still wouldn't be completely empty. There's dark matter, dark energy, those quantum field things, and other forces that remain despite your best efforts to remove them. The universe would still generate new forms of energy. This disrupts the minds of scientists, indicating that real nothingness might not be possible. Space has specific regulations and phenomena that stop it from being totally empty. Attempting to construct a location where these quantum fields are empty, they still remain. This means that even nothing has stuff about it. One of these things is the lowest energy, the zero-point energy, the quantum field state even when empty. Particles in space can appear and disappear for a short time, leaving a mark. So, it wasn't a true void. One wild idea is eternal inflation. If inflation created our universe, maybe it's still going on. Brian Cox has this terrifying concept, universes being made and stretched out all the time. A spark is like a Big Bang, making a new universe while inflation keeps creating others. It could continue forever and ever. This universe of fractals suggests that every new universe could form its own quantum field. The theory of the Big Bang declares that the universe is not just stuff floating in space. It's a web of energy, fields that produce everything we see. Even when the levels of these fields are at their lowest, they're still active. Particles can show up and vanish, borrowing energy for a fraction of a second. This makes virtual particles, things that appear suddenly and disappear again. Imagine an empty universe, empty of all things. You would never have total nothingness. Even in a vacuum, fields would still be active, occasionally producing brief particles. This prompts the inquiry. Could the universe have emerged from this empty, void-filled state through the use of quantum, fields, dark energy, and this mysterious force that's causing our universe to expand at an ever-increasing rate? Could dark energy have existed before the Big Bang? This force may have existed in some form before, and might have powered the inflation itself. If dark energy existed prior to the Big Bang, then perhaps it caused the conditions that led to our universe. Could dark energy be cosmic energy? The real source of our universe might be revealed through dark energy. Another concept is the multiverse's secret, cyclic cosmology. The universe is in an endless cycle of birth and death. The Big Bang is not a one-time event, but a component of the cosmic rhythm in which universes shrink, then expand again, Our universe might have come from the leftovers of the previous one. Not a real beginning, but a transformation. Universes emerge, alter, and rejuvenate what was before. Before the Big Bang, there may have been only one version of the universe, which eventually collapsed. Gravitational waves are ripples in space caused by big cosmic events. Primordial waves could reveal specifics about the universe's earliest moments. But what if there were waves before the Big Bang? There are theories that gravitational waves could exist from a pre-Big Bang time, a time before our current universe. Before the Big Bang, there was a question, one for which the search will continue for years as new concepts and tools are developed. Could the universe have always existed? Did it come from a quantum event, a cosmic calamity, or something else entirely? As we search through the universe, this quest will shape our understanding of what is, and pass that knowledge to future generations.